Hello once again, guys. It's Shark21, and it has been a while since I played this. So essentially, since the slight hiatus on this, there's been three pieces of DLC that came out. As you might be able to see up there in the top right, the Jaws of Hakkon, if I'm saying that right. That's the first DLC we'll be diving into. I think it's got something to do with a previous Inquisitor. That's about all I know. Then there's the Descent, which, as far as I know, you go into the deep roads, and I'm really excited to play that one when I get around to it, just because I know that David Hayter, famously known for the voice of Solid Snake, or Snake, from the Metal Gear Solid series, uses his voice talents in that. And then there's the actual, I wouldn't call it necessary, but it is the epilogue DLC, like the Legacy DLC for Dragon Age 2, where you actually, Corypheus, Hawk, all that. That's all I'll say about it. But anyway, we're going to start off with Jaws of Hakkon here and see what it's all about. And man, has it been a while. Really long while. I actually played a little bit beforehand to make sure I was still at the par, but I am and I'm not. Alright, but let's see. I did send Josie out. Just do this. Investigate the strange chalk markings. Let's see. Lady Caprina reports having had a wonderful tea with the Comtesse and delivered a transcript of the conversation. The triangle? Oh, I remember it well. Drawn in my open ledger by a visiting Antivian trader from whom I'd wished to buy a ship. The deal immediately fell through. I assume I did not react to the triangle the way he anticipated. As he left, he said to me, "Do not be so eager to ride the waves, madame. Those across the seas will come soon enough." I think he's talking about the Canary. Unmask those across the sea. Interesting. Alright, but we're not doing that right now. That's not a big concern, I think. Here we go. Investigate Frostback Basin. Alright, so let's see here. To Ambassador Josephine Montilier, thank you so much for your earlier correspondence. I confess it's been difficult to get those in Orlais to take the discovery seriously in light of recent events, but I am positive that scouting the Frostback Basin will yield historic discoveries beneficial to both the academic field and the Inquisition. As a staunch supporter, I am honored to be working in such, damn it, Josephine, such great company on this historic occasion. Yours most sincerely, Professor Bram Kenrick, University of Orlais. Connections in the University of Orlais has vouched for Professor Kenrick. If he says there is something worthwhile in Frostback Basin, we should investigate. Let's do it. Let's see. We've scouted the region and set up camp. Professor Kenrick has the scouts gathering anything they can find. So far, we've uncovered a lot of very old buckles. Oh, sorry, that wasn't a comma. Maybe it was. We've uncovered a lot of very old buckles. Hopefully, this yields something more exciting. Anyone who comes here should be ready for a hostile wildlife and angry Avar. This place is dangerous. Scout Harding. Cool. Alright, so if I remember, now naturally we've got Bull. We're going to bring Vivian. And, oh yeah, look at hers now. Neat. And let's bring, should I bring? No, you know what? How about instead of Vivian, I kind of want Varric and Dorian. That'd be good. That should make for some good banter. Boy, it has been a while, and actually I'm playing this now because I finally got done with Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. Oof. It's a good game. Very good game. Does have its problems, though, for sure. Mostly in the story. But I'll touch on that in a later video. There we go. 3 levels of focus. Can't wait to see Harding again. It is really nice getting back into this world. I'm gonna forget so much shit though. Like my proper attacks and blah blah blah, when to do this. Whatever.
Good to see you again, Inquisitor. Allow me to introduce Professor Bram Kenrick. He's the reason we're out here.
A pleasure to meet you, Your Worship.
Professor Kenrick teaches at the University of Orlais.
I came on an exchange program from Starkhaven. While in Val Royeaux, I've found something incredible. After 800 years, we may be able to determine the final resting place of the last Inquisitor.
Ah, interesting. Hooray! Was that Inquisitor Meridian?
The texts say that Inquisitor Ameridan was a dragon hunter who vanished on his last expedition.
Yes, precisely. I see you've read Lautrec's Precursors to the Chantry. Inquisitor Ameridan stepped down shortly before the Nevarran Accord brought the Seekers of Truth into the Chantry. He hunted demons, dragons, and dangerous apostates in a time before Templars even existed.
I'm all for history if it means tracking down the equipment of a famous demon hunter.
If the last Inquisitor has been missing for 800 years, it's only fitting that today's Inquisition help find him.
Your scouts have gathered artifacts from the area. They may help us discover what Inquisitor Ameridan was doing.
I have news as well. We've encountered hostile Avar to the north. They call themselves the Jaws of Hakkon.
Oh.
There's also an Avar hold to the east. Unlike the Jaws of Hakkon, they've been friendly so far.
The Jaws of Hakkon?
They're hostile Avar who attack any Inquisition agents or researchers who get close. We've sent soldiers for defense, but the Hakkonites are cunning, merciless, and know the basin better than we do. I'm afraid our men will not be able to hold out long.
Let's see. You got anything to chat about?
We could catch up.
What's on your mind?
I don't think... Oh, tell me about the basin, yeah.
How do you like the Frostback Basin?
It's lovely, isn't it? At least until you step in a pile of bogfisher poo. The stuff's vile. Makes great fuel for starting fires, though, if you can tolerate the smell. I might suggest that to the commander. It could be great for sieges.
That'd be cruel. Cullen's too boring. Yeah, why not?
That is a brilliant idea. I'll endorse it.
Wonderful. I'll write it up as soon as I get back to Skyhold.
I mean, really, that's... I think that was a tactic in siege defense, actually. Throwing your excrement on the enemy. What do you think of Kenrick?
Have you spoken to Kenrick much?
A bit. He's quite nice, isn't he? And clever. Really loves his books. I said hello one day while he had his nose buried in a giant tome. His shriek was a winner. I can't stop doing it now. It's too funny.
Huh.
We defeated Corypheus. I thought you'd have returned to your old life.
After everything I've seen, I don't think I could ever go back to my old life. Could you? I can't just pretend. I can't just pretend I'm the same person. I got a letter from my mother. She was happy the breach was sealed. She had no idea what we went through. And I don't have the heart to tell her.
Oh.
I hear you have family in Ferelden.
Yes, my mother and father. I insisted they moved to Denerim once I signed up with the Inquisition. Ambassador Montilier tells me I should invite them to Skyhold. She thinks they'd be proud of me. But after Haven, I just can't, you know? It's not that I don't trust you or our soldiers. It's just, I just want them to be safe. And if that means they don't get to see things firsthand, that's okay. My mother likes writing letters anyway.
What do you think about the Avar?
When I was a little girl, a lady in our village used to tell me Avar tales. Being able to see their lives up close, it's nothing like I thought. They're very tall, aren't they?
Yep.
I was considering a proposal for Commander Cullen. Have our allies with dwarven archers astride their shoulders.
Oh, I like the way she thinks. We should keep her around. For mayhem.
Yes, mayhem.
All right, get it out of your system.
Mayhem!
Mayhem!
It's funny how a word loses its meaning when you say it enough times.
They say you grew up in a village. Where did you learn to fight, draw a bow, all that?
Here and there, you pick things up as a little dwarf girl in a village filled with piggish Ferelden boys. I'm no artist with a blade. I just know what hurts and what takes him down quick. Bruised a shin or two in my day, and a few, you know, other things. And archery? Oh, there was a traveling hunter who set me up with my first bow and taught me the basics. After that, I practiced on my own. On squirrels, mostly. Oh, and Heinrich from next door, but only with padded arrows.
We'll continue this another time.
Safe travels.
Alright, good talking to her.
It's been declared in Valmoya.
Kenrick.
I have every confidence in Lady Pentecost.
Do you? Well, that's wonderful. Man, this is weird being back, honestly. Very weird. Guess he's in here? Ooh, what's this? Property of Colette. Pages of neatly written, painstakingly detailed notes. Fill a well-worn journal. The notes break midway through for a list. Expedition to Frostbite Basin preparations. Reread finding Amerindian complete. Reviewed notes on appropriate excavation methods complete. Practice categorization of minute material artifacts. Read book of Frostbite Basin. Practice camping. Complete note. Bring a pillow. Reread an anatome of various terrible beasts. Learn defense. Cannot find willing instructor. Ask brothers for fencing / defense lessons. Bad idea. Read book on survival and defense. Bring towels. Packed. A few idle swirls follow along with a tiny sketch of an elf defending a stack of papers from various terrible beasts. The captain reads fieldwork. Cute. What else we got here? Questions of accuracy. That moved against them were halted by the light, the most assured hands. It was then she took her own counsel in ways best not set forth here and led the party away. Did Amerindian's eyes seek hers among those assembled as he relayed the events which led them there? If she stood among us, I did not know her, yet his hand moved slightly at his side, as my own does when my wife is near, and I seek wordless comfort in the touch of her fingers. We had all heard the whispers. Did he say her name in the... God, I wish the text was just a little bit bigger. Did he say her name in the telling? Would he have dared? Times were different, but have they changed so much? Excerpt from the writing of Lord Bescon, first put to the page, and that time. Letter follows. Kenrick, this precious copy. The preceding pages were lost, or removed, ages ago. Bescon makes no further references to this woman, although Amerindian comes up several times later on. Bescon's writings, as they pertain to Inquisitor Amerindian, are not entirely unknown. Although you are unlikely to find them among Chantry records, their validity is largely dismissed. Some have questioned whether the so-called light and council reference magic or holy insight, and of course, Bescon wrote down his impressions many years after the fact. The author's own wife brought accuracy into question when she admitted her husband was recalling his youth in the Orlesian capital through nostalgia and age-distorted memory. I believe her admission is part of an official Chantry record. Best of luck, M. Alright, well, got any good shit? You have that. God damn. Inquisitor Amerindian. What is known about Inquisitor Amerindian would barely fill a page. That little, huh? He's a friend of Emperor Drakon. Drokon? Let's go with Drakon. He was Inquisitor when the Seekers of Truth folded themselves onto the Chantry. No, into. The Chantry as part of the Navaran Accord. the order serving as precursor to the Order of Templars in the Circle of Magi. Shortly after the accord was signed between those dates, Emeridian left his position and departed, never to be seen again. These facts alone are undisputed. Everything else is uncorroborated heresy. Hearsay? Broad speculation, or... damn it, these words. Salacious rumor mongering. Emeridian did not willingly cede power. Dracon forced the Seekers of Truth to disband upon pain of death, then removed the Inquisition rather than suffer rebellion in the new Chantry's ranks. Emeridian was forced to retire due to the still young Chantry's restrictions requiring celibacy, as he was involved in a relationship with a mysterious lady mage that the Chantry erased from history. Emeridian was a rowdy noble who cared more for raucous entertainment than for the Seekers. He held the position only because Dracon wanted a loyal friend commanding the Order, and when the Seekers became part of the Chantry, Emeridian was free to retire to a life of hunting dragons and wenching. Any of these stories may be true, and without more evidence, we have little hope of ever reaching a clear determination. Nevertheless, I would offer a few notes that are often overlooked as scholars delve so deeply into their own historical specialties as to lose key context. Firstly, Emperor Draken rightly acknowledges the man who molded the Chantry into the organization it is today was a pious man committed to spreading the chant of light and creating a world where magic and men were governed by Androstian principles. All sources agree that Emeridian was a close friend of Dracon. And while it is certainly possible that Emeridian was more pragmatic than pious, it is highly unlikely that Dracon would have befriended a figure who was actively opposed to the Chantry, much less tolerated such a man holding position of power in the growing Orlesian Empire. Secondly, Inquisitor Emeridian was universally acclaimed as a powerful combatant, regardless of his supposed faith or lack thereof. Rumor mongers suggesting Emeridian was exiled ask us to believe that Emperor Draken could see no use or powerful warrior within years of command experience. With years of command experience. Given that the Second Blight had been a fact of Orlesian life for more than 15 years at the time of Emeridian's disappearance, with darkspawn pouring from the Enderfills into northern Orlais in growing numbers, it is frankly absurd to suggest Dracon would casually dispose of such a military asset. Without further evidence, we may never know more about Emeridian's departure. Nevertheless, I hope that we can skew the currently popular cynicism, at least when obvious evidence against it is presented, to see that his disappearance must have had some other cause. From Finding Emeridian by Professor Brom Kenrick, Starkhaven University Press. Okay, is that all of your damn notes? Please. I think so. Where'd he go? I lost him. Here he is.
Scout Harding has an impressive team. Her people brought back a number of artifacts.
If you need something tracked, Scout Harding is your woman.
If only it were that easy. After 800 years, we can't just look for tracks. Barring enchantment, cloth and leather will have long since rotted away. Only metal and stone remain recognizable. Complicating this are recent pieces the Avar left behind, and of course ancient pieces dating back to Tevinter. Fortunately, thanks to some period-specific buckling, I've been able to track our last Inquisitor.
Yeah.
You said there were pieces dating back to Tevinter.
Yes, while it's rare to see Tevinter ruins so far south, the Imperium once had an outpost of some sort here. They might have built it as a ritual site. I'm not sure what military value it could have. In any event, it's muddled up the research slightly, but I've accounted for it.
You lost me at buckling.
You'd think that a buckle was a buckle. But ever since people started belting on weapons, they've been adding bits. One piece here has a dragon engraving. With the alloys of the metals used, it's clearly Tevinter. While this one uses a clasp that wasn't invented until the dawn of the Elysian Empire. And when it comes to historical research, you might say we have to buckle down.
Uh-huh.
What do you have, Professor?
Everything so far points to the shore not far to the south. There was some sort of battle near the shoreline. They were in a hurry. The scouts reported an island near an Avar fishing camp, but the Avar won't say much about it.
Okay.
What makes you think the last Inquisitor was fighting?
There's a clasp here fitting to armor rings. It's clearly torn. That only happens from a heavy shearing blow, like large claws or an axe. Then there's the dagger. Silverite, with a stylized dragon pommel and an inscription reading Cordilis. That dagger had to be a gift from Cordilis Dracon, first Emperor of Orlais. No one would just lose such a thing.
Well, somehow I think you might be surprised.
What can you tell me about the Avar fishing camp?
Not much. It's the friendly Avar, not these jaws of Hakkon barbarians. According to the scouts, they wouldn't say much about the area. Likely a local superstition.
We'll see.
I'll find a way to that island and see if there's anything useful there.
Excellent. I'll continue to study what's been found. With luck, we'll both find some answers. Also, one of my research assistants, Colette, was investigating an old structure to the north. I'm not certain it's related to our investigation, but it couldn't hurt to check with her.
Alright. Oh boy. Wait. Was it the back? No, not the back button. Let me see, I guess. Still trying to remember. Oh, no, here we go. Quest map. Okay. Wait. Still riffs? Oh, fun. What yet lingers? Mysterious Island. Okay. What is this? Oh, find Colette. Okay, is that also find Colette? Have our allies. Oh. And this? Lead the charge. Souls of Hakkon are attacking Inquisition soldiers. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Oh wait, did I just pass? Damn it! A baffled note. A note affixed to a book entitled Sir Lothar Vieira's whatever. Victory and domination. Lady Harding, I could use the opinion of an expert. Though impressive, the victory outlined on the marked page could not have been achieved as stated. From Kenrick, sure it could if you had enough apples. Harding. Yeah, they got a cute little relationship going on right now. That's nice. Alright, now how do I get out of this camp? This way? Whoa. Loud fucking birds. Hi guys. How are you? Holy hell. This... wow. Again, it just feels so weird being here. Back in Dragon Age right now. Actually, I do want to... I don't know. I do want to deal with that rift. Get some fighting practice in. So let's see if we can't do that. Besides, the rift itself is a little too close to my camp for my liking. So let's see what we can do. Okay, yeah, that's our radar. Gotcha. Here we go. Alright. There we go. Right back in it. Oh, shit. Fucking hell. Let me see if I can't help. There you go. are. Here comes another volley, right? Yep. Here we go. Hang on, boy, I got you. Oh, God, not that. Ooh. Hold on. How do I... There we go. Ooh. Oh, shit, he's already down, isn't he? I think so. Or maybe not. Something weird's going on with him. Wow, bull went down? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Stop trying to... Oh my god, we're getting destroyed. Holy hell. What just happened? We are getting wrecked. Oh god. Oh shit. Wow. Wow. Let me get them up. Oh god. Fucking hell, let me do something. Did I bring a wrong team or something here? Oh god. Get up, get up, get up, get up! I need help! Oh god. I have no idea. Wow. Where? Need help, need help, need help. Oh, we're so fucked. We are so fucked right now. Yep. Holy shit. So fucked. Yep. Whoa. Huh. What the hell happened? Oh my god.
Ah, these are the types of fights I love. Really? Every day back in Saharan, I waited for a dagger in the back.
Wow.
Is that civilian secretly working for the Vince? Or is she just scared because she's caught between us and them? Here, the bad guys practically have signs. It's so much easier.
Well, it is simpler, I'll give you that.
Alright, let's take a quick rest here. Wow. Damn. Okay, maybe let's not go for that first. How about, yeah. Let's try to find her. I'm really curious if that's just me not being up to snuff because of how long it's been, or if that was just tough. Like, oh god, those damn things again. Shit. The skulls and the... Yikes. Oh god, that was a giant bird? Wow. Oh man. Honestly, right now, I'm kind of getting reminded of Florida. I'm living in Florida right now, but, you know, these giant palms and whatnot. Very, it's got a very Floridian feel to it right now. Yeah. God damn. Let me just hope that those things were tougher than the average. Because it did say level 20 is recommended. So, hopefully I'm not walking into a shitstorm in this. God, I hope not. What is that? A Gurgut. I think I remember fighting these things. They're not too tough. Level 24.